Mic on. Desktop audio on. We should be good to go. Hello and welcome back to Monday Night D&D. I am your host and DM, Nick. This is episode 18. Just as a heads up, tonight's going to be a shorter than normal session. We're only going to be gaming for a couple of hours, but hopefully it'll be a nice chill time as everyone recovers from the siege. Speaking of, when last we left our heroes, they had finished preparing for an undead onslaught at Firewatch Island, and the last session was that onslaught. We saw it was all combat, all action the whole way through, top to bottom. A bunch of zombies died. A bunch of Sahagin died. A couple Sahagin died, not a bunch. Simon failed his con save against Blue Rot, so we'll see what that has in store for him. And you killed the Sahagin Necromancer that was leading the whole thing. And that was where we ended, was literally him dropping dead this last time. So that's where we are. You all are on... Let's transition us over to the tactical screen. You all are on Firewatch Island. The sounds of battle subside. The only sound now is the crashing of the waves on the shoreline of the island. The sun is thoroughly below, all the way below. It's night. It's dark. There's no sun anymore. It's dark. And in the distance, you can see the lights of an approaching ship, which you hope to be the Devilry, but no one really knows at this point. What are y'all doing?
I think we ended with me checking on Barrett, and Barrett's kicked the bucket.
Yes, Barrett is not... So to recap, Barrett is his... the boils, the blue boils that were sprouting on his body from Blue Rot have all burst, and he looks like a gory mess down in the bolt hole beneath the fortress.
Yeah, so I closed the hatch, and now I'm gonna walk over to... I don't even know about the ship yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk over to what are their faces? Morley and Janora.
Okay.
And I just, like, walk into the library where they still are, and very quietly just say, I'm sorry.
And Janora and Morley look at each other, and she goes, Is it done? Did they fall? Is the fortress... Wait, sorry for what?
We're okay. The attack is over. We were victorious, but Barrett didn't make it. Sorry.
Janora and Morley exchange concerned glances. And she she says a prayer to the machine quietly. And Morley's like rubbing the back of his head and looking a little agitated. And he's like, well, what? But we won. He's like, so we're getting off this island then?
As soon as our ship arrives, yeah.
Good. He's like, well, right. I'm gonna go see if I have anything left to collect for my quarters.
Sure.
So he will leave the library.
I think I'll take his seat and just kind of sit quietly with Janora for a bit.
Sure. Okay. As a reminder, too, Terpsichore spoke with Morley, not last session, but the session before, found out that his ship, the ship that Anders wanted or compensation for losing, the Emperor of the Waves, Morley was able to show on your map whereabout it went down, transporting contraband. Went down in a storm, according to Morley. So whatever you end up doing with that information is up to you, but he did provide you with that. What else is going on? We've got the body of the necromancer.
So, while everybody else is worried about other stuff, I am going to perch myself back up on the wall Since I see a ship coming,
Hmm.
I don't necessarily trust its devilry. So, just in case,
Yeah.
I'm getting back in defensive position.
I like that. Okay. Quizzy, you were engaged with the necromancer when he went down.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Well, I will loot the necromancer.
Oh. Okay. He has his staff, which the head of the staff is embedded with 6 soul gems.
Stones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'll need Identify or Arcana. And you also find the only other thing of note on his person is a small figurine made of pyrite shaped like a plesiosaur. That will also need an Arcana check or the Identify spell.
Wait, a plesiosaur?
Correct. The aquatic
Not a
reptile.
mosasaurus?
Not a mosasaur.
Not a...
No.
Okay.
Not a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Not a
Ichthyodon? Not a...
invoking the ancient meme. No, a plesiosaur is what it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, cool. All right. And then I guess what I will do is I will start gather... Well, I need my buddy back. I'll probably do that first.
Sure. Get Zephyri back.
Well, yeah. I don't know if it will be Zephyri this time.
Oh, sure. She might not want to come back after just dying. She might be like, "No, I want rest. Let me be."
Oh no,
She's like, "Nah, I quit. I quit. I'm done."
She wanted to make sure that the necromancer didn't get away, and her job was successful.
Yeah.
So she's victorious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, will I do it now? Or maybe I'll do it later.
Okay.
Because I think we should gather up the zombies and incinerate them.
Oh, sure. So you're gonna start
or
on
just
that.
incinerate them where they are. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I don't like the idea of this disease. I don't want this disease. Anything with this disease should be burned.
Mm-hmm. You are doing your damnedest to make sure that I don't get to use my Crimson Head stat block tonight. So that's fine. Ian, you were going to say something.
Speaking of which, what Simon is doing right now, you said already, I'm like not feeling well. Simon's smart enough to put 2 and 2 together.
Mm-hmm.
Simon's gonna take his flame sword and essentially try to burn it out of his wound. He's gonna press the blade against the claw marks and try to like burn it out.
Yikers!
Not knowing whether that's gonna work or not. But,
okay. Go ahead and roll. It's 2d6 fire damage normally on the flame tongue, right?
Yep.
Roll 1d6 for me since you're not doing like a full attack.
Just one.
You take one. You take 1 fire damage as you try and cauterize your own wound.
Yeah.
Time will tell if that was useful or not.
Everyone just hears a big scream, like echoing.
I think I'll run over because I know that he's sick. Because I saw that he was not looking good, so I'll run over.
Are you
immediately
actually
as soon as I
here?
hear that.
Yeah, because I was running after the.
Okay. Why? Quizzy will stop doing what he's doing and come on over and figure out why you are yes.
Yeah, let me know when I get there too.
I'm not gonna do the zombie movie thing and hide I will show it to Quizzy. I'll just hold up the claw marks as explanation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're already seeing the blue.
He doesn't have any other signs of it. He just took an attack and is now feeling a little woozy, Captain. That's about it.
Feel a little woozy, man.
Yeah, I took a lot of bolts from the necromancer, but nothing. Okay, let's see. Roswin has the med kit, and she knows how to maybe help. I don't know what happened to the other
But
person we tried to help, but go find her now.
I don't have a med kit. I just have medicine proficiency.
No, we had like a healer's kit.
Yeah.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have it though. But yes, we have one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will go wander and try to find a Roswell.
Sure.
I'm probably running out of the hermitage as you're approaching.
So you two, you two will meet in the courtyard. Go ahead.
Are you okay? Like I heard you screaming.
I
Oh, you burned yourself. Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. I'm gonna order him to lay down somewhere nearby, and I'm gonna give him the once over. Basically, I want to know how far this has progressed and what I can do to slow it down is what I'm looking for.
Okay. I'll take a medicine check.
Okay. If the roll itself is below 10, it becomes a 10.
Got it.
So that is actually a 19.
You are doubtful that his attempts to burn the disease off of himself were useful, but he's not really showing signs or symptoms yet.
Sure.
So you're not really 100% sure what you can do for him yet. Mechanically, you can't do anything for him right now.
Right, okay. And what I learned earlier was that he needs to be cleansed at like a temple or something. I remember.
I think
like that's one of the ways to get
I
rid
think
of it.
I think what we learned last time, mechanically speaking, was that lesser restoration was cast and it was not adequate.
Yeah.
And also hit points were restored and that also did not seem to do it. So
Cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell him. Okay. Yeah. Don't panic just yet. There's something going on with you, but I don't see any signs of the pustules or anything. But stop with the burning yourself. That's not helping.
I'm calm. I'm very calm. And as I say that, Vasca is shaking his head.
I think you say that, and me and Vesk look at each other and both go.
As my skin is still smoking.
That's funny. I guess I'll just for role playing purposes, I'll treat the burn wound.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Terpsichore, what are you up to?
Checking out my snakes. I think 2 of them are fine. One of them is his soul was rendered or whatever.
2 of them, those 2 that you were nearest, had their souls sundered.
Oh, these two.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are notably lethargic, but with either a nature check or a medicine check, you can learn a little bit more.
We'll do medicine.
Sure.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're not 100% sure.
I'll inspiration that.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're down to 3. Now I don't have to adjust the number. I was just going to adjust it up to 4.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, you get the feeling that you get the sense that given time they'll recover and be fine.
Oh, really?
It looks like
they'll grow back. What?
Their souls weren't completely removed. They were like you're not sure what happened, but they look and appear like they will be fine. The snakes.
Okay. I guess I'll be reassured by that. Kind of them and walk off. Or I'll go wait and watch the ship coming ashore.
All right. So Quizzy is burning the bodies, and Simon and Roswin are dealing with Simon's wound. And while all this is going on, and Kara's keeping watch, obviously, while all this is going on, the ship does drop anchor a little ways out, and even in the darkness, you recognize it to be the Devilry, a ship that you know well at this point. And they send a landing craft to shore. And aboard the landing craft is the deck wizard Kraxus and the dwarf bosun Brom. And I'll drop their characters on there. But Kraxus sees Terpsichore on the pier. And he's like, I hear that you needed evacuation. We're here.
Thanks. Yeah, the danger is past, at least for the moment.
He's like, do you have any injured?
I don't know if I saw Simon get infected or not. So I don't know.
I'm sure you heard the screaming.
Anything.
That's true. That could be anything. It's Simon. Who knows why he's screaming?
Yeah. Oh, I do think I. I guess I didn't know that the other guy got quarantined and then popped. So
Sure.
I don't know. We might have exposure to blue rot. So.
And Kraxus and Brom share a concerned look. And Kraxus is like, all right, he looks back at Brom and he's like, you take the boat back now and prepare a room for whoever's been exposed. He's like, we'll collect everyone else and get those, whoever's exposed aboard first, and get them to a room where they can be by themselves, away from anyone else. And then we'll deal with the rest.
Good plan.
Brom does that, turns around, runs off, gets back in the boat, rows it back to the Devilry. So in this whole process, we don't have to go through the whole process, obviously, but if there's anything else that y'all want to do at Firewatch Island, or before going aboard the Devilry, I guess is what we'll say, just let me know.
How far off is the shipwreck?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's not in the direction of the Sahagan Fortress, but it is...
We're like halfway there or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. So I would say the shipwreck of the Emperor of the Waves. Actually, Case, why don't you roll me a D10, please?
Sure. It's you.
It is about 2 hours of hard sailing on the Devilry. Just we'll say east. So, a direction perpendicular to where you'd have to go to get to the Sahagan Fortress. So not super far away, actually.
Okay.
I would prefer to get Simon back to town so we can find a way to heal him. This disease spreads pretty quickly.
I would prefer that too.
He can always come back later. And we should probably drop Morley off somewhere a little outside of town before we arrive.
You can go to what's the dive bar again? That wasn't the empty net, right?
The empty net is like the scoundrels and the criminals all go to empty net.
Okay, that's where my friends are. Maybe
That's where your friends are, yeah.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I get the feeling Morley doesn't want to be in Saltmarsh.
He doesn't, that's true.
I get that as well. Actually, you wanted to talk to him too, didn't you?
Who, me?
About your
Oh, I think I did, didn't I?
I believe you did, yeah.
remember.
And he said, I think he
you
said
already did.
the last he heard was that dwarf was poking around Seaton, the city.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I did, in fact, learn things.
Max, I trust that you wrote it down because I did not. Did you have the name of that dwarf that you're looking into?
Hell yeah, it's Glim Flintfist.
Flintfist, that's right, that's what it was, okay. Glim Glim Flint Fist. What a lovely name.
See, I have been keeping notes.
That's good, because I have not.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, there's a it's all on a video. I can just go back and watch it, and then I'm like, where the fuck in the video is this? All right, anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
have
Well,
one note.
you're player. We'll switch. You're the player now.
Yeah. What? You have one note, Justin?
Yes, my one note is Grovis Free Sword. He is my sworn enemy. But,
How's that? Never heard of
That was from one of your carousings, wasn't it, in Saltmarsh?
Oh,
no, he's the one who
okay.
got like Employee of the Month or whatever.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He
Oh.
got Employee of the Month at the snapping line. Yep, got it. Grovis Free Sword. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're getting everybody aboard the Devilry. You're back on the ship, and then they set sail. They have, I guess, just Simon. Simon, you're put in a room below decks on your own, a storage room that they don't need to access for at least this voyage. I guess they would have Vesk in there with you too, just because, like, they're not going to keep your dragon from you. But it's a
I'll slip Simon a deck of cards and be like, "This is so you have something to do."
Gonna play poker with Vesk, I guess.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a couple hours of sail back to Saltmarsh. Is there anything that y'all want to do on the ship? You're not really going to have the opportunity for a long rest, if that's what you want to do, until you get to Saltmarsh, just because of the timing of everything. So,
In that case, yeah, I'll bring back Zephyri.
Okay.
While we're on the ship.
Sure.
I guess the other thing I wanted to say before we left is big Sahagwin guy. Did he have anything interesting on him?
Oh, he did not.
Okay. Boo.
Yeah. No personal effects on the pummeler.
And, like, after we've done all the burning, I'm assuming that there wasn't anything untouched by the flame after we got done burning.
Correct. You're saying, like, was a magic item revealed in the burning of all the corpses?
Yes.
No, there was not. The only magic items you have are the staff and that plesiosaur figure.
All right. I will hand those off to our resident person who knows about magic things. I guess we have two of them.
Sure.
Kara and Terpsichore, whoever's closest to me. Actually, no, I'll give one to each. There we go.
There you go.
Look at what I found. We'll give the staff
Dibs on the
to...
plesiosaur.
Oh, I was about to give you the staff. Sorry.
No, I was just joking.
Well, I'll take Arcana checks to identify those if you want.
Sure.
Yep.
Well, wait, really?
Why is this not? Roll 20 is being dumb again.
No.
Oh no, do I have to roll more player tests?
No.
Oh!
It's just
Okay.
There you go.
maybe it felt bad and is making up for it.
Terpsichore had the plesiosaur figure,
I think I had the stick.
the staff. Okay, 12 is not enough for the staff, but in the interest of expediency, 24 is enough for both. The figure is a pyrite plesiosaurus figurine of wondrous power, which I will share with everybody.
Oh.
So now you have two. You have the raven and you have the plesiosaur.
Okay.
And the staff is the Staff of Reclaimed Souls, which I will share with everyone.
Ooh, sounds
Ooh.
fancy.
Cool.
Nick, I'm disappointed.
What's up?
Your plesiosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
These statuettes depict dinosaurs and related creatures. Okay, I'll forgive you.
Good old copy and paste from D&D Beyond, my friend.
I would never make such an amateurish.
But you are correct. They
if
do they do categorize the plesiosaurus and the pteranodon under dinosaurs in the monster manual, and it is infuriating. Sorry, Maxine, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, legitimately, if if quarterstaves could sneak attack, I would want this. So
I was just thinking that. I'm like, this totally fits your vibe, and mechanically, nope.
well, that, and I also well, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
You can cast
but
False
anyway,
Life on yourself, which would be huge for you.
I can cast false light on myself.
Yeah.
Well, I was also looking. My shadow magic feat gives me spells from the necromancy school, but I picked spells from the illusion school like a doofus. So
What a doofus.
so it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh well. But being able to summon a dinosaur is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. I figure that, especially with it being a plesiosaur when we're in a mostly sailing-based campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Is plesiosaur, is that like Nessie? Is that
Yes,
basically
it's the long-necked,
Okay,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or like Lapras.
Or like Lapras, I guess. Just doesn't have a shell on its back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else I want to do on the ship unless someone wants to do like a quick like close quarter scene or something. But
Ooh.
I am gonna be resting.
Hmm.
I am exhausted.
that's fair. I'm out of hit dice, so I couldn't do anything if I rested anyway.
What'd you spend your hit dice on?
When I short rest, because when I short rest, I rolled my hit dice to
Oh my
heal.
God,
And,
and you-
every time it was a 0, so I just kept rolling hit dice.
Got it. Got it.
I
Right.
wonder, are those to a minimum of 0 though? I wonder
I'm
if that should be to a
assuming.
minimum.
I mean-
I'm sorry, minimum of 1.
Roll 20 is outputting it as a 0 every time Max does it, so like it's not like
That's
Max is
true,
rolling
yeah.
manually. So I can only assume Roll 20 knows the rules if I don't.
I would hope so.
Speaking of which, I will take a short rest.
Oh, sure.
'Cause I did get beat up.
That's fair.
Yes, you all definitely have opportunity to do short rest. Just long rest won't be until after you get to town.
I get nothing back in a short rest, so I'm not even gonna bother.
I needed to get my psionic dice back. Those are my emergency button if I need to get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Plus 11
Yeah,
temp
Maxine.
HP.
I don't know if you saw, my lowest roll for hit dice was 10. For my short rest.
Wow.
My lowest roll was 3 times your max HP.
One gnome equals like 4 halflings. The grim calculus. Short rest.
All right. So we return to Saltmarsh in the wee hours of the morning, just after midnight, probably. And offloading everyone, Isabel would direct Simon, if he's looking for further assistance. Healing would be at the Temple of the Machine, which is in the... that's right, this map's sideways. The northeast of town. Sorry, Temple of Hildil. This temple predates, or not predates, rather, it is devoted to an older religion, a more traditional one to this area, rather than the divine machine.
Could
Yeah.
you move us to the Saltmarsh map?
I can't. Oh my god, I'm on the Saltmarsh map. I thought everyone else. Why didn't you guys follow me here? There we go. Sorry. So it's still like between midnight and 1 a.m. So other than getting a room at an inn, businesses aren't open. People aren't really available. But Simon, like, if you need emergency assistance at the temple, you could head there and do that. Otherwise, what all are you doing?
Yeah, I will start heading there.
Okay, sure. You're knocking on the door to the temple, and it takes a minute before you see a flickering candlelight in one of the windows, and then after a few minutes, the door pulls open, And there's an older dwarf man standing there, and he's looking up at you, and he's like, what business is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Yeah, I do. It's kind of an emergency.
All right, well, come in.
I'll step
Can we
inside.
retcon? I think I would go with Simon.
Oh, sure, yeah. Whoever wants to be with him can come with, absolutely. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I would like to
be with him
accompany
as
Simon.
well.
Okay.
He did try to scorch himself in front of me, and that was
I didn't try. I accomplished it.
Yeah, he did.
Don't sell him short.
you only rolled a 1. You tried.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So the dwarf welcomes whoever all is here into the temple, and then takes Simon towards the front, and he's like, well, if take an E, and we can start the whole confession process. If there's anything that you need to get off your chest, if it's an emergency, I suppose I can handle that, but...
Not that kind of emergency. More of the... I'll just hold up the claw marks.
Oh!
Are you familiar with... We figured out it's blue rot, right? Like, we know the name.
Yes. Most of what you know of blue rot is all like sailors' tall tales. This is definitely the first time any of you have encountered it firsthand. But yeah, if you tell him that, go ahead.
So it might be viewed as tall tales by others, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We were in a bit of a scrape with how can I put this? Zombies, and I believe I've come down with a disease, and I was hoping to get your help with it.
Well, I'll see what I can do. You're looking rather hale. I'm not sure there's... okay, you contracted this, how? You through, ingest something, or did you, cut yourself on something, or what was it?
I just walk up to Simon and I just lift his shirt and go. That's a giant gaping claw mark.
Claws inside me.
It's still there. The finger's right there. Yeah. No. The dwarf takes out spectacles and puts them on and leans in real close, and he's like, "Oh yeah. Well,
I think it might be blue rot.
Blue rot. Oh goodness." He's like, "Well, I'll do what I can, but I'm not seeing anything other than garish wounds that would indicate any sort of disease. But yeah, I'll
Headed up. Pustule will show up.
Oh, right. Yes, of course." And he runs off, and he comes back with a healer's kit, as well as some implements, some like a censer, a holy symbol, and stuff like that from the temple. And he gets to work on. He's like, "Oh, shirt off entirely. Take it off."
Can I get an insight check on whether this guy knows?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll insight for me.
I mean, I think I know what my answer. Simon, insight, and 15.
Ooh, 15. All right, let me check this guy's information. You are confident that he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
So he starts doing his thing. Starts with the healer's kit and basically does the same sort of checkup that Roswin did. Excuse me. And then following that, he starts to, he spreads some poultice on you, and he gives you a potion to drink, and he does all this other stuff. And the whole time he's asking you for information about the zombie, quote unquote, because he's always like, "Yeah, we're a zombie, of course, yes." Asking information about about that. Do you withhold or lie about anything regarding the conditions of you contracting this?
Hmm. I don't think so. I mean, I don't go into details of what we were doing. Just we
Sure.
were in a battle. There was this creature. It clawed me. I do mention there was another person with the disease we ran into who's now dead. So,
Mm,
yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Don't lie to your caregivers, people.
Yeah.
Not unless you have a really good reason. No, I'm kidding. Just don't. He's like, and he's like, oh, where did this encounter take place?
On an island.
Are you asking me?
No, I know it was an island, but yeah, it was.
Yes,
I'm gonna follow
Simon. It was
Simon's lead
nice.
and just be like, does it matter?
Sure. He's well. I take an interest in the nautical dealings along the coast, particularly shipwrecks. There's a lot of sailors have gone down in these waters. Sailors that often lack any sort of burial or funerary rites. So anything I can do to help ease their passing. He's like, between you and me, I'm not into this whole souls for the machine business, but I'm rather old-minded when it comes to that. Hold still, bite down on this for me, please, and sit tight. I'm gonna stitch this up a little bit while we're at it, and he'll get to work healing your wound, Simon.
I'll,
Okay.
yeah.
He's like, but if you encountered the Walking Dead, as you say, these zombies, then I wonder if they were perhaps some of these sailors that didn't get their proper rights.
They seemed human, right? The
Yeah,
zombies. Okay, cool.
humanoid at least. Yeah.
Right, sure, yeah. I'll nod and say, I think probably, yeah.
That's troubling.
The Sahagin who raised them must have found the corpses underwater.
Yeah, I'll tell him about the bodies we found.
Sure. He's like, oh, Sahagin keeping bodies underwater, raising the dead. This reeks of foul magic, some sort of curse. He's like, I don't know what would drive Sahagin to do this. Normally they, of all the stories I've heard of Sahagin over the years, I've never heard of anything like this, of them raising an army of the dead. This is, abnormal. But, well, I've stitched you up as best I can. I've done all that I can for you. I would say just monitor your condition, and if anything worsens, pay me a visit again. Go ahead and roll.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll 3d10 and recover those hit points. If you're down any hit points, I think you are.
Okay.
Can I make my own medicine check to see if what he did would actually stall any of the disease?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Woof.
25.
Big rolls tonight.
Ghosts taught me well.
You are Roswin. You're pretty sure that he came to the same conclusion that you did. Like you don't think that anything has changed regarding
Sure.
Simon's condition. The only thing that changed is that the dwarf Welgar is his name, by the way, was able to actually like patch Simon up some.
Cool. As soon as we leave, as we're walking back, as soon as we're out of earshot, I turn to Simon and I say, he patched up your wounds, but if you have blue rot, you still got blue rot.
Yeah, it didn't. I was afraid of that. I don't know if there's anywhere in town that could do something more.
We don't know you have blue rot yet.
That's true. I could just be Z from blood loss or something,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean, you could just be feverish. It's very late. Let's get some rest, and in the morning I'll check on you, and we'll see what to do now then.
Good.
If you want, I'll stay with you and watch over you.
Okay. If I turn into a zombie, don't be afraid to do something. I don't know.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Okay.
I'll make sure to cook Simon a tasty meal with potatoes.
I thought your sentence was going to end. I'll make sure, Simon.
Cook Simon. No, I like it better that Quizzy's just going up to Simon like, hey, just out of curiosity, if you were to have a last meal, what would it be? What would you want to have for your last meal? Okay. Anything else from anybody before, I assume, getting a room at an inn and taking a long rest?
Actually, so I'm going to take a point of exhaustion and not sleep, and I'm gonna watch over Simon through the night
Nice.
and periodically check on him and just sit there with my Toroka deck doing readings all night.
I like that. Very nice. Okay. Well then, everyone else other than Roswin and other than Simon. Let's not. Let's not do a long rest yet, because let's see what happens. Simon, I need you to roll a d4 for me, please. Which inn are we staying at? And are we staying together?
I'd be up for the snapping line
Okay.
because that's where I hang out. But
Sure. I don't have a strong preference.
I just looked it up. Technically, I have to do a DC 10 Constitution save to avoid gaining in a level of exhaustion, but I'm gonna fail.
I mean, roll it anyway because it's funny.
Yeah, you never know.
There you go.
hey, it was a positive number.
It was a positive. It's above 0. 25 and 1.
That's awesome. That's great.
So snapping line, it sounds like, is where we want to stay.
Sure.
I think I keep a bunk at the empty net.
Okay.
That's where I was bringing Morley, so I'll just get him his own room
Sure.
or whatever,
Sure.
and greet everyone in the morning.
Okay. Morley checks
I mean,
in.
they don't all die in this episode.
Yeah. Morley checks in under the name Barish Wren, and doesn't make eye contact with anybody as he runs up to his room and slams the door. All right. Simon, you have awful nightmares of drowning. Pretty quick, like you're not asleep for very long before you start tossing and turning from this. And Roswin, you're there with him.
Yeah.
Unless otherwise stated, I guess we can assume that Quizzy and Kara are in like an adjoining room, maybe 2 beds to a room sort of thing. But Simon, you're not able to get much sleep, and after about an hour, you wake up covered in sweat. Your Constitution and Charisma ability scores both decrease by 4.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, okay then.
And when you get up from the bed and are either pacing around or sweat or whatever you're doing, you do feel like your nightshirt is sitting on you differently, and you can tell already that some of those blue pustules are starting to show up. I need a Constitution saving throw before we go any further from Simon, please.
Yeah, with the adjusted score.
Yes, correct.
I don't suppose there's any way I can help him.
Not with a saving throw, nope. Not unless you know resistance.
You said con and charisma, right?
Con and Charisma go down by 4, yep.
Okay.
Because you rolled so well.
Does he make the save before or after the con goes down?
After.
Tread.
12.
Okay.
That's not great.
I'm going to make a note. The one time I make a note.
We do have inspiration as well.
We
I'm
do.
gonna get some more in a moment.
Are you happy with a 12, or do you want to re-roll?
It's 50-50 on whether it'd be higher.
Yeah, I'm
so-
afraid
Yeah.
it might be worse. I'll just.
Could be worse.
Okay. This is VTuber, because you rolled so well. What a troll! He rolled the highest possible number on a D4. I don't know what to tell you.
Twice. I rolled 2 4s.
Yeah,
Four.
the first one was good. It meant you had 4 hours before this started. The last one was
Yeah.
not so good. Okay. So that's where we're at now. Simon is up. Roswin, you're there with him. What are you two
Yeah.
doing?
This is what I was afraid of.
Well, I think we know I have it now.
We do. We're gonna have to get you to a real temple.
Yeah.
Maybe Kelidek will have a scroll or something.
Yeah, maybe Kelidek's the best place to start, even though it might not be his field. He's like he knows
For the
everyone.
purposes of keeping this contained, I'll go and I'll check and I'll come back. And if Kelidek has nothing, we might have to go to a different town.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I don't care how late it is, I'm going to Kelidek's tower.
Sure. Simon, are you going to attempt long resting again?
No, I'm not even gonna bother.
Okay, then I'll need a con save from you to avoid exhaustion. Roswin, you go to Kelidek's tower, walking down you cross the shark fin bridge, which is dark and quiet. Just the sound of the river flowing underneath it. You go along the dirt road, past the empty net where Terpsichore is sleeping, and up the hill to Kelidek's place. And you knock on the door, and
Well, before I knock, do I see his little imp?
yes, Zivmal the imp is aware of your approach, sees you coming, and rather than fly back in, Zivmal flies down and perches on the awning in front of over the front door. And he's like, "Oh, you're back! What business so late?
Can you get your master?
Why?"
We need his help. It's urgent. Can't wait until the morning.
Urgent. Fine. And he flies off, goes into the second story window of the tower, out of 3. And then you hear, after a moment, this like yelling, Kelidek yelling at the imp, like, "What do you mean it's urgent?" And it's urgent, and like they're going back and forth. Kelidek's obviously not pleased with being woken up at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. He comes down and the door opens up. He does the cliche thing of looking around and then looks down and sees Roswin.
Poor Fred.
Yeah. And he's like, What? What is it?"
I'm sorry to wake you so early, whatever. While we were at Firewatch Island, one of our party contracted blue rot.
Blue rot.
Yes.
Where is this person now?
Quarantined in his room.
Okay.
I was hoping that you might have a scroll or a potion or something that could cure it.
For blue rot, come in. I'll look.
Thank you.
And he'll start going through his things. I'm going to pause real quick here before I go any further. Is everyone okay if we skip the break tonight? Yes, Ian, I see you're nodding. Thumbs up, good. Justin?
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Okay, then we'll just power through. So he takes you in, and he goes to his study, and he's opening drawers, and he's moving stuff around and looking through things. He's going through potion bottles and everything on the shelves. He's like, blue rot. I've never encountered blue rot myself. I've only heard the stories of it. Sailors, of course, so many of them say that they come down with blue rot, and then it turns up to just be the scurvy or tetanus or anything like that. But we'll see what we can
I
find
assure
here.
you this is real.
He's like, I don't doubt. He's like, but yes, okay. He's like, I can offer this, and he holds up a supreme healing potion, and he sets that down. He's like, that's the best that I have currently. He's like, I deal in matters of the arcane, not matters of the divine. He's like, removing things like this blue rot, removing diseases. He's like, that's well outside of my area of expertise. He's like, but you can bring that potion to your friend and see if that has any effect, and I can bill you for it later.
Would I know through the medicine checks I've done, or I can make another one if need be, whether this would help? Because I know in game terms it's just restoring hit points, right?
Give me an Arcana check.
Would my character know? Okay.
Yeah, we'll count this as
I
Arcana.
lost my Arcana proficiency because I exchanged it for medicine. So here we go. 10.
You're not sure. You're doubtful. I'll put it that way. Like, you're doubtful that it will have any effect, but you're not entirely sure.
I'll take it anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
How much do I earn?
Supreme healing potion. Hold, please. He's like, that'll be 800 gold.
I have it with me. I'll just give it to him.
Oh. He takes that. He's like, if that doesn't work...
I always keep my gold on my person.
Yes, yeah. Everyone can hear you coming a mile away. He's like, if that potion doesn't work... he's like, I would suggest visiting Welgar. He's probably the only one in the area who might be able to do anything. He's like, but even still, he might ask you for a favor in return.
Is Welgar the dwarf that we just went to?
Correct.
Okay. We tried him first. He stitched him up and didn't do anything else.
Oh, well, then try again at your own discretion, I guess. I don't know. The only other person other than Welgar, I don't think there's anyone in Saltmarsh who would know anything. You'd probably have to go up to Seaton to get any sort of help. He's like, but that's a day's sail.
Seaton's the closest.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Kelidek, I respect you greatly. You have a tower with your name on it, literally. That's pretty cool. The last person I saw with Blue Rot exploded. So I'd really like to get ahead of this.
Well, I can reach out to my contacts in Seaton and see if they can assist in any way. He's like, but even still, it's a day by sail and 3 days by the road from Seaton to Saltmarsh. He's like, it's not a quick journey, but I'll do what I can.
Thank you. And I'll plop another 100 gold on the table.
Sure.
Just I'm assuming I've converted this to platinums or something, so it's not
just a little chest.
Yeah, I'll just scatter those onto the table.
Sure.
And I'll start heading up.
Okay. Simon is not sleeping, and Roswin is not sleeping.
Yep.
With the urgency of this activity, I am reticent to resolve the long rest. But Roswin, you are going to eventually suffer a level of exhaustion. Simon, you are fine.
Cool. When I get back to the room, I drop the superior healing potion on the table and I say, "This isn't going to help. I want you to drink it anyway."
Sure, can it make it worse? I'll down it.
Okay. Superior healing is... Let me remind myself what the dice are on this thing. It's probably some obscene amount. 8d4 plus 8 hit points restored. If you have any that haven't been restored yet at this point.
I mean, I'm at full, but I'll roll it.
Okay. Just because it's fun to roll. 8d4. How often do you get to roll
Roswin would make you drink it anyway, just in case.
She's over there tipping, whole thing. Keep going. Look at that. 15 more hit points. No change after ingesting the potion. And you two are in your room at the empty net, and after about another hour, there's this claw tapping on the window. Little tap, 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 tap on the window of your room.
Open the blinds?
You see
Whatever.
Zivmal outside the window.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay. He flies in. He's like, third window I tried. And he perches on the bedpost. And then he's looking around and he sees Simon and he points at Simon. He's like, he's the one with the blue rot?
I nod.
And then
That's
he'll
me.
fly back to the window and perch on the windowsill, getting a little more distance away from Simon. And he says, Kaladek said that if you wish, he can teleport one of you to Seaton for assistance.
Just one?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll look to Simon and say, yeah, as far as Kaladek knows, that might be our best bet.
Okay, I better get going then. I will hop on Vest back and fly out the window.
Zivmal like ducks under Vesk and he's like, ah!
But before I go, I will turn to Ron and say thank you for everything. Hopefully I'll be
Simon,
back.
You better fucking live through this, or I'll be so mad.
I'll do my best.
Before you leave, Zivmal like puts his hands up and he's like, wait. Kaladek says to either bring gold or be prepared to do a job.
I have gold.
How much gold?
I don't know.
Oh,
If-
he didn't say. Great.
If you can spare some for the messenger. No?
Hand
Bad
him
time?
Gold, sure.
Okay. Great. All right. So then you go to Kaladek. He takes you into the tower, and sets up the teleportation dimension door is what he ends up casting, which he'll circle cast it to give it a crazy long range. I guess we'll say Zivmal helps him circle cast it. Zivmal has spell slots. Sure.
By any chance, do they have like another messenger bag we can send with Simon? Just so we can keep in touch.
Kaladek could give Simon his, but unless Simon would suggest it, yeah. So I guess that's up to you, Simon, if that's something you'd think of.
Would think of it. I don't think so.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right. So
You will.
you are whisked off to Seaton. You're in the middle of the city at this point. Or you take the dimension door through, and you are now in Seaton's Wizard Tower, which is larger, grander, more opulent than that of humble Kaladek. And there's a couple of attendants there waiting for you, mages, and they take you down out of the tower and to Seaton's Temple of the Machine. And there, the High Priest of the Machine, we'll go through it pretty quickly here. Oh, wait, no, it's been about another hour. Roll me another D4, please.
Oh,
No.
God.
Oh,
Here comes
God.
another 4.
Don't do it.
2.
Okay, 2.
Con and Charisma
Okay.
reduced by 2.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's what the D4 was.
That's what that
Alright.
D4 is, yep.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
No wonder it was full.
Thanks, I hate it.
So they take you to the Temple of the Machine. The High Priest of the Machine is able to cast Greater Restoration on you, but is demanding a tithe, I guess you could say, to the church, or would have essentially a side quest for you to go on. Not before. They'll cast Greater Restoration first, but you are in their debt for doing so.
So this is out of network for my healthcare plan.
Correct. Yes. Oh, this is definitely.
Fucking health insurance, man.
Yeah.
Health Partners has me over the coals right now.
How much is this tithe, I will ask.
Um,
What is your suggested donation?
for a 5th level spell, 1,000 gold.
Sure.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm
Then
gonna do the side quest.
problem solved.
I'm not using it for nothing else.
I was saving this for a rainy day. So.
1,000 gold to save your life is a pretty good deal.
Okay. So the High Priest casts Greater Restoration on Simon. Blue rot is removed. You regain half of the lost ability score points immediately, and you will gain the other half after completing a long rest.
Nice.
So up 3 now, and up 3 probably shortly thereafter.
Okay.
Now you gotta walk back.
3 days later.
Yeah.
Finally shows up.
No, the mages in Seaton will escort you back to the tower, and bring you back up to the room where you left from. As you're going through the streets of Seaton, hold please, just a moment. Something I gotta look up.
A blue man lurches around a corner.
And bites you.
Another
Yeah.
zombie, yeah. That's so funny. You have a city encounter. Oh wait, look, let me roll to see what it is. Ah, it's zombies.
It's just Resident Evil 2, the whole.
As you're going through the streets of Seaton, just before morning now at this point, just before dawn, you see notices posted talking about to stay inside after dark, especially in the styes. And you get word as you're traveling through about the Lantern Ghost is what it's being called, and the Lantern Ghost murders.
I will grab one of the
Oh,
flyers
sure.
I can show my party.
Yeah, okay.
They're all over the place.
They are, yes.
Yeah, they can-
Simon, make a Constitution check now.
Yeah. You get a paper cut from the blue rot
Lantern
page.
rot, sorry.
Lantern rot.
There is a zombie hiding behind the just pops out.
One of the mages sees you grab the flyer, and he's like, "You're not planning on going to the styes, are you?" He's like, "I wouldn't worry about that."
Not right now, but I like to keep busy.
He's like, "Well, fair enough." And they take you back up to the room, and they dimension door you back. They have a proper casting circle this time, so they're able to do it easily. And you wind up at Kelidek's tower again. And when you step through, Kelidek is like standing at the back of the room, like, "How did it go? Are you okay?"
I'm good now. You don't have to worry.
Okay. And then he opens the door and like keeps the door between you and him, and he's like, "Well, rest well."
I will. Thanks. We'll have a full report on stuff later, but I'm tired now.
Okay.
I'll flick the imp 10 gold.
Oh, he's all excited. Got paid twice, once from Roswin, once from Simon.
I'm feeling in a generous mood.
Okay. So now at this point, we can all resolve a long rest.
Yep.
And those of you, the two of you who gained, or rather just Roswin who gained exhaustion, that would be gone after one long rest. So
Yeah, I suppose if I fall asleep at like 4 a.m. or some shit, I can still get a long rest and wake up at noon.
probably a normal time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that.
Yeah, noon's a normal time.
Noon is a normal time. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if she would even sleep.
Oh.
I think she's too worried.
Sure.
I feel like when you get back, she's still awake. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like I get much back in a long rest anyway.
Right.
I mean, I do, but it's fine.
Yeah. Well, you still have that level of exhaustion though if you don't rest. So.
Understood.
Okay. All right. So is the following day. Simon, you're back to your normal Hale self. Nothing to worry about as far as Blue Rot is concerned at this point. And yeah, you all are in Saltmarsh. What are you doing?
In the morning, Quizzy would have woken up and made an elaborate breakfast last meal for Simon, and
Oh no.
and brought it up. And
Depending
seeing
on when
everyone
Simon
sleeping.
gets back, when does Simon get back from
Probably been like,
his
He said it was
excursion?
about dawn. Yeah.
yeah, it would have been like another 2-3 hours after he left from Not even that. Probably like 2 hours. Yeah.
So, before breakfast or after? Like before Quizzy brings up food or after?
How early does Quizzy get up? Does Quizzy get up at dawn?
If I'm making a breakfast, yes, Quizzy would wake up either at dawn or before dawn.
Okay, then yeah, Simon walks in just as Quizzy is like finishing it up.
Okay. I would be probably downstairs pacing just like the whole time.
Sure.
And as soon as Simon walks in, I like rush over, look him up and down, see that there's no boils anymore, and I just like fall into him, like hug,
Oh.
I will hug Roswin back.
and then I'll punch him, and I'll say just like right in the gut,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "There's only room in this party for one of us who's dying."
Understood.
Quizzy's making food.
Oh, I was about to say, Quizzy kicks open the door and says, "Who wants breakfast?"
The good news
sounds
is,
good.
if Simon did die from this, then he could just be one of the spirits that's around Roswin. So like, yeah, he's,
Oh
True.
yeah.
True.
I had that thought.
yeah,
That's my backup plan.
right. Okay. Terpsichore at the empty net. Morley, pretty soon after dawn, knocks on the door to your room. And he's like, I wanted to say thank you again for giving me the opportunity to get out of here before you tell Anders or anything about me.
Oh, what?
Right. Yes, that. Who even? Who is Anders? No one knows.
How will I find you to, make a square once we find that shipwreck?
Well, Seaton is the nearest place to go to, and there's a lot of opportunity there. I'll probably head that direction. Just look for a dwarf named Ren. You're really gonna go after it, huh? The Emperor?
Yeah. We never know every weapon we can get.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. He's like I said, last I saw, she was at the bottom of the sea. And, the waters are not exactly a welcoming place. Pirates, Sahagin, undead, apparently. But, if anyone can do it, I guess it's you and your crew.
This way. Is it going to be more welcoming when we bring the fight to the Sahagin?
I don't know. If you do go, I did have a medallion. It was an heirloom. It was forged of silver, and it has a sapphire in the middle of it. If you happen to find it, I would repay you for your efforts to return it to me.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Stay out of trouble.
No promises. Remember, Ren.
Got it.
And then he pulls his hood up and leaves. All right. Everyone's rested. Everyone's eaten breakfast. Even if you're at the empty net, they probably had something there for you. Probably crab cakes that were actually like tuna, or very obviously not crab. What are we doing?
Well, let's see.
So after my
Go ahead, Josh.
I was just gonna say, after my long rest, now refreshed, spell slots back. Kara comes down the stairs and in a robe, ready to. Okay, so let's get started researching this blue rot thing. Okay.
We have a
Simon,
night.
you're
You
looking
see
healthier
Roswin.
than expected.
Yeah.
Head face down on the table. Like, Like not fully asleep, but just like
So-
so tired.
Sorry about that. I needed sleep, and I guess I went to bed too early.
No, you're good. We did it.
Kagaron in chat. Mass bless everyone, so everyone has a D4 on their next D20 check.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
Kagaron.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm feeling much better.
So how?
Well,
I think you just
short
slept it
version.
off. That's all I saw. So
Killideck
I-
helped. Did some teleporting to another city and was able to find healing there.
Still, again, like still massively exhausted. You just hear Rosman say, "Hildil sucks. All glory to the machine."
Tried a couple different temples. Rosalind made me chug a whole potion of supreme healing.
you went to see.
Yeah, that's the only place that could actually heal me.
Huh. That was a fast
Okay.
turnaround.
I came back with a souvenir. I'll show them. I grabbed it. Interesting.
Yeah, it talks about
He's
the lantern ghost in the styes.
Have I ever heard of the Lantern Ghost?
You probably, yeah, I mean, you might have heard rumblings, being that you're in Saltmarsh, and that's the closest settlement to Seaton. It's a relatively recent X number of months. I'm not exactly sure at the moment. But it basically people have gone missing from the styes, not from Seaton as a whole, but from that rundown, decrepit harbor district. And this urban legend, I guess for lack of a better term, has sprung up around it, calling it the Lantern Ghost and the Lantern Ghost murders and stuff like that. The Watch is struggling to make any headway. It's been happening for a while. Yeah, but that's what you would know about it.
Yeah, and I think we had heard in the past that people were going missing from the styes. So.
Mm-hmm.
And then this lines up with that now. So
Right.
I doubt it's
Good
actually a
old-fashioned
ghost.
mystery.
Ghosts don't make people go missing.
I would expect not.
At least in my experience.
Wait, so now ghosts exist enough to name a phenomena for them?
Yes. Yeah, they
Yeah,
they
Terpsichore walks in the door after no one turns up. To
Oh, right.
get her. Just like, what is a... Remind me of what a ghost is.
That's true because in
And
this
you're not blue. Tell me from the beginning. I want to hear it.
Simon breathed in deep.
yeah. It's like a Shaun of the Dead moment where we go over the plan again, but it's just super fast. Simon.
Yeah.
You're like, portal, priest, portal. Not blue.
Lots of coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cost me 2,000 or 1,010 gold.
Yeah. Don't forget this.
Yeah. Okay.
well, I guess what's our next plan?
So to catch everybody, or to remind rather everybody what happened, like the last time that you were at Saltmarsh, Terpsichore wanted to work with Kelladek to set up communications between Kelladek and Dunwater. You had talked to the Yonti when you left Dunwater. You had talked to them about assisting with the Sahagin situation as best as they could. and you were sent to Firewatch Island not by Keladek, but by the Saltmarsh Council. Specifically, it was Eleander Fireborn was the one who brought that up, and Anders gave you the side objective of like, hey, find this Morley guy. He owes me a lot of gold. Those are the four. Those were like the 4 big points from the last time you were in Saltmarsh. And then you also know that, of course, there's the Sahagan Fortress that's further out to sea. That is still a looming threat.
Well, I mean, first things first, we should probably report back to the council and tell them that their hermitage is all fucky.
Yep.
Okay.
Way of phrasing it.
But after that, we've got a lot of different things we could do. So,
Which counselor do you want to report back to? Eleander. The Eleander Fireborn is the one who was like speaking to you about this job, and he's the one who also, like, when you first got to Saltmarsh, now in real life months ago, he was the one who was like staunchly insisting that the Devilry get searched for contraband. There's also Gellin Primewater, your previous employer. And then there's the 2 others, Manastrad Copperlocks, the dwarf, who's in charge of the mining, Ida, who's like, who's helps out the fishermen and the fishmongers in Saltmarsh the most, and then Anders, who is your neutral party, who gave you the side quest.
Do we just call them all to assemble so we don't have to repeat what happened over and over again? About how Simon got Blue Rod here?
I don't know if we're important enough to summon the council. I would say we just talk to Eleander.
Sure.
He's the one who gave us this mission.
I would
right?
agree.
How high is the bell tower that they rang?
How high is it?
The last,
How high is it? Oh no.
3 stories. So what would that be? 60-ish feet.
Quizzy can climb that, no problem.
Oh no. What are we
well,
doing?
Okay.
What
Can
were
I
you
jump
gonna do?
And then, well, can I jump and ring the bell?
Jump and jump,
to the
yeah.
council?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do.
Terpsichore rings the bell at the council hall. Everybody around in the weekly market, the green market that's right across the street there, people coming in and out of the snapping line. It's middle of the day. Saltmarsh is busy, and they're all like, oh, wow, there's a council meeting. Oh, okay. And so, like, some people just start filing into the council hall.
Oh no. I pull up my hood. I'm not
We don't know them.
Yep.
The first one to show up is Ida Oland. She comes trudging up from the docks, and she's like, there's a meeting. Who called a meeting? And the people are, like, talking to her, and she's like, I don't know. She's like, just go in and sit down. We'll figure this out. And then behind her is Gellin coming out from his manor, and he sees you all outside the council hall. And he's like, oh, welcome back. He's like, I assume that this is about your news?
We bring tidings, most of them grim.
He's like, all right, well, let's hurry to it. Eleander comes up
What was
behind... Go ahead.
What was the name of the
non-grim tidings? Like, I thought it was all grim.
I don't know, the Periton was pretty tasty.
Oh my god.
The name of who, sorry, Case?
the master that they had hired to run supplies?
Oh,
Lax something.
it was Lenextria.
Lenextria, yes.
Yep, she did.
So
Yes.
after a few more minutes, Eleander and Monastrad, and then Anders, followed by the tall and grim-looking man that was seated in the council hall last time you were there. They all show up. The 5 council members take their seats, and they're kind of like looking at each other. Well, what if you didn't call it? Who did you ring? It didn't ring the bell. Did I? I didn't ring the bell. I wasn't here. I was working. And you're there. You have the council. Gellin stands up, and he's like, I believe that we have the company here to as the reason for why we are all gathered here now. What tidings, grim and otherwise, do you have for us?
Your boatmaster, Lonexthria, dead. The inhabitants of Firewatch Island are dead.
Two.
Except
is
for
fine.
one. Except for one.
Two. Or one. One. You're right. One. Sonora.
I don't know if she came. We didn't really address what we.
She would have come back on the devilry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where would she have? She's there now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Half of the Dunwater commune has been captured. Seaton is apparently plagued by a ghost, whatever that is. What is the council doing to look after its wards?
Gellin sits back down. And they all kind of look at each other and talk for a little bit. And Eleander's like, this is grim news indeed. If Firewatch Island, is it safe?
Depends on if they come back.
I guess I would look to Janessa in the audience.
Janora. Mm-hmm.
Janora, thank you.
And she's like, I don't feel like it is. She's like, and she relays the events, the first attack by the undead, the second one by the undead and the Sahagin. And she basically says, like, until the Sahagin are dealt with.
She was in a library for the whole second one.
That's true. Sure. Yeah. I mean, also the boat trip back, she probably talked about it with you all. But she's like, if the Sahagin really are behind the attacks on Firewatch Island, she's like, then I would not feel safe there until they are no longer a threat. And Eleander nods, and he's like, ugh. Hope to use that as a defensive measure seems like that's not going to happen. He says,
You're welcome to go back and clean it up if you want, but it's kind of a mess. There's a guy who exploded in the basement.
Well, the matters of Seaton are their own to deal with. We have problems that we must see to. You had voiced previously an interest in addressing the Sahagin threat. If that is still your aim, we would work with whoever we can to assist you. And then Gellen's like, yes, I know that Kelladek has made effort in keeping our relations strong with Dunwater, an effort that was spearheaded by you and your company. He's like, certainly Dunwater would want to see the Sahagin threat removed, Saltmarsh as well. So if that's if you and your company are interested in spearheading that,
Seems as good a way to die as any.
Interested is a strong word. Willing to, much more acceptable word, but
I wouldn't mind putting my knife through a few more Sahagin ribs.
Ida leans forward and she's like, to put it simply, as far as I'm concerned and the rest of the council, I believe would agree, you five, are by far the most capable. You have confronted Sahagin before and come out of it alive. You have already dealt with the Yanti at Dunwater. They know you and they trust you more than they trust any of us. She's like, if you five don't agree to do this, then we would be hard-pressed to find anyone else that we would feel confident in handling this matter. And the rest of the council all kind of nods.
Huh.
We're going to participate
in a
in the
pretty
heroics with or without your commission, but I think everyone in this room deserves to know what you're doing to look out for them. Because that list seems pretty short.
I turned to Terpsichore and I'm like, I think we're what they're doing.
Yeah, apparently.
Kind of
That's
seems
not
to
a
be
great
it.
plan.
Or plan A, B, and C.
Yeah. So
Eleander's
nothing on how to fortify the town against attack. Nothing. Okay.
Eleander's like,
Yeah,
we other than reaching out to Seaton for assistance or even sending word back to the capital and trying to get more soldiers from there. He's like, Saltmarsh has very limited resources. We have very few people who are trained fighters to defend the town. He's like, we'll muster who we can. He's like, and I can send word to the capital. And Gellin holds his hand up. He's like, that's not necessary. He's like, we don't need assistance from the capital or the crown in this matter. Saltmarsh can see to itself. And he nods to you five. And he's like, case in point, these fine folks, other than Simon himself, all come from around Saltmarsh. They don't have any interest in the crown being here. He's like, not to speak on your behalf, Simon. He's like, but I know your history as a knight of the Dragon Riders, and I know that their allegiances align with those of the crown. He's like, but we are, regardless of that, we are very appreciative of all the work that you have done, putting your life on the line for Saltmarsh. And then Eleander's like, well, be that as it may, he's like, if we can't go to the crown, then we'll go to Seaton, and we'll see who they can send. He's like, but if they're dealing with troubles of your own, you talk of these murders, he's like, I don't know how much help we can get from them. He's like, as far as what we're doing for the people, we continue to do what we have always been doing, and that is discussing matters of import and agreeing on a solution as best we can. He's like, I don't like not having a fallback beyond 5 people who just happen to be in the right place at the right time and willing to do these things. And then,
I mean, if your counselors here, you should have suggestions about what might happen should we fail. Like,
Yeah,
if we
get
fail,
counselors, counsel.
yeah, rather than just.
Yeah, don't delegate. Or don't just delegate, I guess.
and Eleander is like, I'm going to fashion a missive to the capital. He's like, we can, if that ends up being needed or not, and Gellin, like, is getting ready to argue. He's like, if that ends up being needed or not, we can cross that bridge if we come to it. He's like, but it is better to have this plan, and they're right. And he motions to you all. He's like, they are absolutely right. It is better to have these plans in place and not need them than to struggle when the enemy's already on our doorstep.
Yeah, sending a message isn't a plan.
He's like, but it is a step towards it.
Oh my goodness. How about you think about reinforcing the buildings by the shore water, or how about you move people away from the shore if you can, and close up, and maybe get fortifications on some of the hills and whatnot. There's lots of things you can do. Delegating is not gonna, or sending messages to people isn't gonna get you any safer. Something has to be done.
And Eleander leans forward and he's like, the Sahagin are they're likely to destroy our buildings and raise everything on the shoreline. He's like, that matches what you have seen them do. He's like, we should be concerned with our homes and our fishmonger plants and everything on the shoreline.
I mean, they're
I
just
think
gonna
you-
walk.
They're
Yeah,
taking people.
they're taking people.
Yeah.
People are
They're gonna come out at
You
night.
can't just.
They're gonna sneak their way into your homes. They're gonna drag your people into the water. They're gonna drown them, and then they're gonna raise them as undead.
We don't know that.
Everyone in the council hall, other than the counselors, immediately start, like, there's murmuring, there's agitation, activity.
All right, our job here is done. Well
I'm
done.
trying to
Oh, sorry.
motivate them, not
Did I say
terrify them.
something? My bad.
Eleander is like, if they're going for people, then we should evacuate. And he looks at the other counselors. He's like, we should move as many as we can. He's like, Seaton is the next closest. He's like, that makes the most sense. They also have the most space compared to anywhere else. And then Gellen's like, the people of Saltmarsh have stood against threats before. This is nothing new. We don't need to evacuate the town just because of this. He's like, if anything, we should increase our defenses here. And Eleander's like, we don't have the manpower. And they keep going back and forth on this whole thing, like whether to evacuate or whether to defend their ground as it is.
Yeah, I think Quizzy leaves. I think this is we're gonna do our thing, and they're gonna do whatever the hell they're gonna do.
Sure.
Yeah. Rosman is within 30 feet of Kara. You just hear in your head, like, this is pointless.
My response back is just wait until they start their committee to discuss what they should talk about in their next committee.
Yeah. I have no allegiance to this town, but I don't know. We should do something.
There's a period after that, but not an ellipses.
Yeah. And I think I'll start heading out as well.
Sure.
I think Terpsichore will walk up on the. Are they on a stage?
Yeah, it's a bit of a raised platform. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll jump up there because I doubt it's 30 feet.
No, it is
More
not.
than 30 feet. Yep. People of Saltmarsh, we bring you this news not to terrify you, but to motivate you. Don't wait for the council to have an answer for you, but work with what you have here, work with your neighbors, and we'll bring what aid we can to make sure that what happened at Dunwater does not happen here. What happened at Firewatch does not happen again.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Terpsichore is not nasally.
Terpsichore isn't ill. Yeah, persuasion. And do it with advantage because everybody knows, like, word has gotten out about what happened at Dunwater for sure at this point. So
28.
look at that.
Yeah.
The crowd is rapt with attention at Terpsichore's words, and you get the feeling that they landed. What exactly that will mean, we'll find out.
Okay.
But yeah, good job.
Then I will join the party.
Sure. Simon, I think you're the only one that hasn't spoken up about how you're handling this. Are you leaving with everyone else? What are you doing?
That's a good question. Yeah, I think Simon would just leave with everyone else if the rest of the party has said it. What
Sure.
they did.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, there we have it. You all have informed the council of everything. And they're still deliberating in the council hall. And it sounds like
Keldek in the council hall. He's not on the council, right?
he's not part of the council. No. He
whatever.
probably wasn't at the council hall, but Zivmal
He
definitely
didn't,
was.
He didn't answer the bell. Okay.
No, he would have sent his in.
I will make my way to his tower.
Okay.
If he didn't go.
Yeah. As you're you head back and he sees you. If you knock on the door, it then takes like a few seconds before it takes a little longer than normal, and then he opens the door. He's like, I'm so used to Zivmal being here to see to this. Yes. Terpsichore, of course. Come in.
Oh.
He's like, I have news. I assume you're here to talk about Dunwater.
I bet I have some news for you as well. But yeah. Well, I actually didn't really have anything to say about Dunwater, but we have this staff with this rare and sinister magic. I wonder if he would have any insight into it.
And he would take it and inspect it. I'm assuming you're talking the staff of Reclaimed Souls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've encountered anything like that, or I haven't encountered anything like that.
Mm-hmm. He looks it over and he's like, He's like, where did you get this?
So Hagen, magic wielder, carried it.
He's like, this is troubling indeed. He's like, these stones are the sort of things that are reserved for clerics of the machine. He's like, do you know what they do? They store the souls of the dead.
I didn't see him use it. I saw its results. Yeah, it left a, no physical wound. I guess you could hit someone with it, but
He's like, that'd be a poor use of something like this. He's like, this is, you're correct, a sinister power indeed. He's like, the Sahagin are wielding something like this. I worry about what else they might be up to, or what their aim is.
I've also come into knowledge of a cache of magical items. I'm not sure that we'll have time to collect them ourselves. But if you see the, what our foe is wielding, we might want to arm ourselves.
Right.
To a similar breadth, if not purpose.
What, are you talking about the Emperor of the Waves when you say a cache of magical items?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's like, right. I can see about recovering these things. It would take time and resources. If you're not going after them
It
yourself.
was 2 hours east of Firewatch, so whatever. It's like
Yeah.
within a few hours of Saltmarsh.
Correct.
I don't know if it's between Saltmarsh and Seaton or the other direction.
It'd be the other direction, but yeah.
Oh, it's the other direction.
Actually, could we get like a whiteboard and just like dots to show like,
Sure.
where everything is in relationship to each other?
That would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Fantasy whiteboard.
Okay, I was going to pull up an image of the coastline from the book, but I think since we're setting this in a different setting, it'd just be easier to do here. Okay, I'm going to move us to the handy-dandy whiteboard.
Cool.
Yay!
Yay, whiteboard.
Yay. So here's the coast, more or less.
My favorite.
Did that even draw?
You're drawing on the
we're not
GM layer
seeing it.
if you're drawing.
No, I was drawing on the
yeah.
token layer.
Secret
No,
layer.
that'll do it.
Oh, there we go. Hold up, please. Freehand is what I want. Here's the coast. Woo!
Great.
Saltmarsh.
Sound.
It does make that sound. Yeah, that's the wind.
Profile view of someone who's pretty deformed.
That's their chin,
Yeah.
their nose.
Weird nose.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
chin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very forward brow. Yeah.
Yep. Saltmarsh is about there, our blue circle.
Okay.
Sure.
Seaton will be the red circle further up the coast. Firewatch Island is about...
Oh, way up the coast. Okay.
Firewatch Island's about there.
Okay.
And the Sahagin Fortress, as far as you know, is about there. The Emperor of the Waves shipwreck
Like right about here.
is about that. Well, it's yellow. That was a bad choice of color.
Oh, I can see it. It's fine.
Yeah, but I can do
It's
better.
visible.
There we go.
There you go.
So that's
And then,
about
Dunwater. Is that like where the nostril is, or?
Dunwater is more down this direction,
Oh.
down here.
Okay.
Cool.
So there you go, chat. Now you too know where everything is located on this unlabeled map of circles.
Yeah. Okay.
We're at the blue pimple. Gotcha.
It's super useful. So
Good.
So the ghost kidnapping guy is in the maroon circle.
Yeah.
The Sahagin are in the dark blue. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
out of character, is one of Kelidek's abilities, or like downtime things that we can do with Kelidek, is he able to transfer? I know he's able to combine magic items, but is he able to transfer an enchantment from one item to a different mundane item?
Yes. I mean, if he can take the magic abilities of 2 different items and put them into one, I would say he could do.
Right.
He could just move one. Yeah, for sure.
I would love to have that staff's enchantment on my sword.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not there, so
Right.
I'm just brainstorming.
Yeah.
So okay, seeing all of this written out now,
Mm-hmm.
at least my thought would be, we head towards the fortress, but we take a little detour and see what we can find here.
Sure.
I'm taking some time to talk to Keldek. Can we send the imp out to fetch
Yeah.
anyone else that wants to come participate in that?
In raiding the fortress, or in
In town, talk to my companions so they.
Oh
can
yes,
also
got
be
it.
on the
Got it.
scene.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. Zivmal would return from the council meeting halfway through your discussion with Keledek, and then he comes back and he's like, "All right, I'm so tired of," and Keledek's like, "Actually, go back out into the town and get these other 4 people." And Zivmal swears in Infernal and flies back out the window.
Yeah.
So yes, everyone, if you take Zivmal's summons, you are at Keledek's tower with Terpsichore.
I'll definitely go because I want to know about this staff. Yeah.
And we did figure that an animal messenger could make it to Downwater and back. Is that right?
It could make it there, I think. I don't remember about.
Yeah, I don't think it can make it there and
Yeah,
back.
it's a one-way trip.
It's a
Well, I mean,
one-way
they could
trip,
just
but they
do-
also have access to cast them themselves, right?
Sure, yeah. I mean, they can charm snakes. They could send a snake. Yeah, you and also Keledek was establishing communications with Dunwater anyway, so like he has the ability to send messages to and from. So
Oh,
Yeah.
do they have a satchel?
I think that was what I
yeah.
was working on a downtime
Yep.
at some point.
They do have a satchel, you said?
Yeah.
I think so. Either a satchel or something similar to it.
Excuse me.
Oh, cool. Because we can let them know what has happened as well. I'm
Sure.
keen to get there.
Yeah, it would be Minister Soli is the one with the satchel. So that would be who you contact, who you can contact with it.
Cool.
Yeah, so okay, so Keledek is here. He gives you the staff back. And you're all here. What
Well, I'll ask him about the staff.
Oh, sure. Let me look at downtime here. So the staff
Yeah,
is
I don't know
rare.
how long it would take either.
It would be a downtime activity. I think I'd have to treat it the
Okay.
same as combining.
All right, so I might have to wait, but yeah.
Back
Sure.
in a moment.
Sure thing. And the item is rare, so base cost of 2,500. For combining items, I would cut that down a little bit. It'd be like 1,500 gold rather than
Okay.
2,500 to transfer it, but it would be a 10-day of activity.
If everyone else is cool with it, I would pay for that and leave it with him and be happy to pick it up whenever we can. You know, even if we may not spend downtime here right now because
Sure.
I think we're kind of on a timer, but I wouldn't mind coming back from an adventure and being like, oh cool, here's an upgrade.
Right.
What do you guys think?
for
Does
me.
anyone else care?
Yeah, the only thing I care is that if he has other breathe underwater things that he might have found.
Yeah.
He
I
has.
know whoever does the plesiosaurus apparently can cast breathe underwater.
Yes,
at
you can
will.
cast water
And I'm
breathing while riding the plesiosaur. He has a potion of water breathing. That is the most that he has been able to scrounge up since you all kind of worked with him to clear out all the water breathing and underwater stuff last time.
Yeah, because where are we at now with our breathing capabilities? Because I have underwater, so I can breathe.
Yeah.
That plesiosaur.
I've got my cloak, so I'm good.
Roswin has
The
the cloak.
pteranodon thing that we got.
hmm
The pteranodon, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have 2 helms of underwater action.
Thesaurus, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a second help.
You got one. You got
Yeah,
one
what?
from Kelidec. You got one from Firewatch. Roswin has her cloak. You should have at least 1 potion. You should have a couple potions, I think, of underwater breathing.
Yeah.
And we have
we've
the pressure tablets.
Pressure capsules. Yep.
Yeah.
Pressure capsules. Thank you.
so
Yeah.
we can all definitely breathe underwater for a bit.
Yes.
Only a few of us can act underwater very efficiently.
Correct.
That's true. Yeah.
And
I
also-
always give swimming speed.
Yep. And even if you have a swimming
Same
speed and can breathe and all that, attacks still have disadvantage unless they're made with piercing weapons. Is something to keep in mind.
Right.
Oh no.
Not a
And-
problem for me.
And the
Swim
Yeah.
speed overrode that.
Uh,
Like if you could swim, then you could. No.
does it? I'll have to look that up.
I
I'll
don't
look it up
know.
real quick. I'll look it up
I
real
thought,
quick.
yeah, if you have a swim speed, there's some kind of benefit to underwater
Swimming.
activity. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Swimming.
I thought there's in addition to that.
Sure, I'll take a look. However, I believe the flame tongue won't be able to do its fire damage underwater.
I think it
That
does,
makes sense,
They get
yeah.
resistance to it because they're wet.
Oh,
In 5e, it was you had vulnerable or maybe that wasn't just Baldur's Gate, but everyone got resistance to fire damage if they were underwater.
I mean, it still superheats the water. It's not
Sure.
going to be like.
swim speed. Okay, so swimming and swim speed don't say anything about advantage or disadvantage on
Okay.
I
attacks.
think it's check underwater combat.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks like at least what I can see is melee weapon attacks have disadvantage. Period, unless the weapon is one of these, and it's like a list.
A
and
list
it's all
of piercing weapons. Yeah.
Well, it's not all piercing weapons. It's like dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, trident.
Oh, yep.
That's it.
I'm seeing right now. Impeded
It's
weapons.
OG one though.
Here we go. Here we go.
Piercing.
When making, yeah, you're right. When making a melee attack with a weapon underwater, a creature that lacks a swim speed has disadvantage on the attack
Oh,
roll,
there you go.
unless the weapon also deals piercing damage. So if you have swim speed, you can attack normally.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Anything underwater has resistance to fire damage. Case was correct in that
Oh,
regard
okay.
as well.
Yeah.
So you can still do your fire damage with the flame tongue. They're just only going to take half of that.
Itty bitty.
Makes sense.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
So yes, 2 helms of underwater action, the cloak, a number of potions, 1 additional one from Kelidec if you buy it, and then the plesiosaur.
The plesiosaur, lets us cast water breathing. But we don't. Water breathing just lets you breathe water.
Correct,
out
yeah.
the
Yeah.
So currently, I think you'd have
Does the
2.
plesiosaur itself has a swim speed?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
can be like an
You can-
underwater mount.
Yes.
Yeah, you can write it.
Okay.
It said it in the figurine.
But currently, 2 of you would I think unless you have class features I don't know about, 2 of you would be lacking a swim speed after all of that is said and done.
I think
I have a
Justin
swim
just
speed.
gets a swim speed. Yeah, because he's a
Yeah.
ranger.
Oh
Probably
shit!
more of myself or someone to.
Well,
Swimming
I mean,
is not breathing
so-
underwater though. It didn't give him gills. It
No.
just gave him a breaststroke.
But you have all these other things that give you breathe. Like I'm saying, the combat
yeah,
part of it
yeah.
is the part that you might run into. You might need solutions for.
Right.
Yeah.
If Kara doesn't attack with weapons.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
I just melt brains. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So as long as Kara can breathe underwater,
Mhm.
and Justin can breathe, if we give him a potion, Justin
Yep.
can breathe underwater and have
Yep.
a swim speed. The rest of us are good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boom.
And this was to tackle what? The fortress or the burr?
Both.
Yes.
Both. Okay.
Anything underwater.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which seems like everything's gonna be underwater.
I had you guys underground
Those might
for
not be
6
underwater.
sessions, so
Yeah.
got to make up for it. If you do buy the potion of water breathing that Kelidec has on him now, that's 300 gold.
Oh, does he have a? Do we have his new catalog?
Yes.
Are we doing a downtime?
That's up to you guys if you want to or not.
Do we
I don't
think we
think
have
we
time
want
for downtime?
to.
I don't think we. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, we
We've
don't want
already
them to
done
recover
several.
from.
I think we've given up on the Sahagan Fortress being some sort of time constraint.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, Nick has
I
a
don't know.
timer that he's ticking down every time we do something.
Maybe.
It
Mm.
feels
he said
like
maybe.
we have a time constraint.
Yes,
So-
character-wise,
Yeah.
RP-wise, it feels like a time constraint.
Sure.
Like I would be
Mhm.
content with taking a long rest. I would not be content with taking a downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think
Well, I mean, like,
I think
what's he got in the catalog?
Potion of water breathing, potion of healing, folding boat, and a potion of
We bought
invisibility. You found one.
God,
You didn't
really?
buy it. Yeah, that's I just rolled it right now, and that's what I got.
Oh, that's
that's funny.
We can get a second folding boat?
You can get a second folding boat.
That's so many folding boats. I like the idea that Killidag actually has an actual catalog.
Who's buying his stock? No one in this town has any money. Or-
If we
I-
if we get
presumably
the other
he has-
folding boat, we can put them in a pasture, and then we can get more.
What?
Yeah, a bunch of baby folding boats. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, baby folding boats. Yeah.
Sorry.
Great.
They don't. They're.
Stardew Valley. Is that what this?
Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
That's what
okay.
I'm in
I'm
right now.
assuming I'm assuming all of Kaladek's like buying and selling happens long distance. Like I don't think
Yes.
anyone in town is buying any shit except for us.
A lot of it does. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
he just sold all
Yeah.
his good stuff.
That's why he has a
Yeah.
catalog.
Like you do.
That's why he has a catalog,
Order,
yeah.
they get
Like you get to the donut shop and everything's fucking crossed off.
Kaladek's got like a fall catalog and a winter catalog.
It's him jauntily using all the items around the house.
Tipping a potion back, and yeah.
Yeah,
Zivmal is his photographer, though, so all the photos are like very low, sharp angle, looking up at him. Yeah. So no, it sounds like you don't have it sounds like the party doesn't have an interest in doing downtime, which is fine. And to recap, it sounds like the intent is to hit the Emperor of the Waves and then the Sahagan Fortress after that. Correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
I
my
am gonna
thought.
leave, if it's okay with everyone else, which it sounds like it is. I would like to pay the 1,500 and leave the staff and one of my daggers
Okay.
with Kaladek
Sure.
and request that he transfer the enchantment from the staff along with the gemstones to the dagger.
Okay. Because of the size difference, he's not going to be able to do all 6 gemstones.
Ooh, okay. How many?
3.
How much would it cost to combine it with my moon touched short sword instead? Because that's a +1.
That would probably be the full 2,500.
2,500.
Yeah.
If someone's willing to loan me 500, I could do that
Yeah,
instead.
sure. I'll front that.
Wow, that was quick. Cool.
There you go.
All right. In that case, I'll do that. Then I have to leave my short sword.
Then you leave your
and
short
that's
sword.
rough.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Kaladek with us.
He refuses.
I don't
We're
think he would want to
kidnapping
do
you.
that.
He's like, no, I am not going with.
You said if it was a dagger, it'd be 3. Jen?
Yeah, 3 of the 6. Yeah.
I might be content with that. I don't know if I want to lose my short sword for.
Yeah, I think the spells cap out at
is-
3 anyway. Like, I don't think any of the spells.
They do.
Sure.
What do you guys think? I mean, I could
I
just
think
run with dual
necromancy's
daggers.
evil, but
What'd you say?
I said I think necromancy's evil, but you know,
Of course it is. Do you think Roswin cares?
evidently not. Yeah, I was taking it to show him and like talk to him about it. I wasn't like, and then can you like give me this ability because I do think it's really cool. And he's like, oh, dude, yeah.
Roswin's like, oh, you have it. Great. I want
Oh,
that.
you got it. Okay,
but
great.
on
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Can I have that one then?
After they're talking about how sinister and
I
dark
think
it is.
Roswin's thought
Yeah.
process is if anyone can handle this kind of energy and vibe, it's her.
Sure.
It's the biggest vibes.
The biggest vibe, yeah.
Vibes-based casting.
We've already determined nobody knows what that
it
means.
No one knows what. Yeah.
I will leave my short sword +1 with
Okay.
him.
Okay.
and I'll just fight with daggers for this next leg of the adventure.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay. If there's not anything else that anyone else wants to cover in Saltmarsh, I think it's 9:30. I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. And we can all obviously pick this back up here next time. But thank you so much for sticking with us, chat. Thank you for the mass bless that we got, which was awesome. We are going to be off next week, and then we will resume the week following at 7 as normal. So thanks, everybody. Have a good couple weeks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.